I'm Ted Rollins, the Executive Chairman of Valeo Partners International. Our company focuses on niche housing, primarily student housing and senior housing in the Nordics, UK, Ireland, Europe, and the United States. The Nordics are primarily 4 countries that we focus in: Norway, Denmark, Sweden, and Finland. The currency in Denmark is the Danish krona. The currency in Sweden is the Swedish krona. Finland is the euro, and Norway is the Norwegian krona. Currently, we're focused in Copenhagen, which is the main city in Denmark. There's quite a robust academic demand in that city. Denmark generally has 250,000 students. We believe there's roughly in Denmark a 92,000 bed unmet demand in those markets in Denmark, starting with Copenhagen. Our projects in 2018 include the acquisition of a small portfolio of student housing that includes a second phase of one of the projects, as well as a brand new build of a 4th project. Roughly, these projects have between 250 and 300 beds, depending on the final approvals for the second phase and the new build of the 4th project. These projects should fill fairly easily in that market, given the demand and the lack of supply. When we've studied the market, we've felt like there was a good demand profile and that the demand was far in excess of what current supply offered. If you look at the demand and the satisfaction of demand in any given market in an education atmosphere, you'll see that it's a self-solving equation, which means that students will go as far out as 2 hours, 3 hours to satisfy where they live in order to go to school. When you build in close to the schools, those fill first because they're close, they're convenient, and students prefer that location. In Denmark, although there's that many students, say 250,000, they can go as far out as 2 hours to live and go to school 2 hours away from where they live. Or they may live with multiples of students in an apartment. We believe in this market there's 92,000 beds of demand in that, what I would consider a college town proper, where we can build these units and buy these units that satisfy part of the 92,000 bed unmet demand. In 2018, our first project is the acquisition of the portfolio in Copenhagen. We're currently working with various groups regarding investments into these projects. We feel that it's a great opportunity and look forward to continuing dialogues with the investors. Since 2012, our companies that we've been involved with have built approximately $750 million in the United States, Canada, and Ireland. In the first quarter of 2018, we see roughly a 20 million equity investment, 20 million pounds. We've converted euros that we intend to invest in Denmark into our project acquisition there. We're looking for investors outside of the U.S. to fulfill these obligations. Our investors vary around the globe. We have them from the Nordics, from Sweden. We have them from the MENA region, from Jordan, Kuwait, Dubai, Bahrain. We have investors from UK, investors from Ireland. We have investors from Korea. We have investors from China, and investors from the United States. Typically, we go through the investors that want to invest with us and select those that fit most with our aligned values. We don't select every investor because what we found is there's some that just don't match up with our goals. To us, it's very important who the investor is because they're really becoming part of our investor family.